Welcome back, this is M-Dog, and we are once again doing a short session playtesting a minor update in Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. We're going to test this out on our normal mode profile, just because our realistic mode is such a high level. We might as well make a little progress on normal mode. But here is game update 0.5.05p. This update includes mechanics of fighting with large fish have been improved. That's going to be probably our most significant part of this update that will be interesting to test if we can tell a difference. I don't know that we'll be able to based on still having pretty much basic gear, but we'll see. Fix an issue in quests that displayed incorrect messages. Remove quests with fish that could not be caught on the two available maps. Decrease player movement speed on Slovakia in the water especially, it looks like. Changes in lure movement characteristics, include increasing realism, and fished issue with stick baits. I think these are all lures. They were topwater lures, but they weren't floating in game. So additionally, changes in rod casting distance and other minor fixes. So overall, a lot of good quality of life, addressing things that need to be addressed. So you always like to see that. And anytime you're improving mechanics of fighting with fish, that sounds like a good update. So let's go let's go fishing in Slovakia, and we'll probably just do our feeder fish and see if we can hook into a couple large fish, because we know that reliably has been working. I may test later. After this, we actually might be streaming RF4, so if you're just seeing this video, and just know that I may be over on Twitch streaming Russian Fishing 4, but later on, we'll see. If I make another video tonight, I might take a look at, on the realistic mode, take a look at how well some specific lures are working, especially after the update. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so we would be using this setup, and we'll go down to the spot that we've used before. In case you haven't seen it before, this is the setup that I've been using. 12 hook with caddisfly has been working really well. Let's see what quests we have right now. 1 kilo fish, 1.5 kilo fish. Those should be very easy to complete in this spot, as well as total of 15 kilo. All right, we can go ahead and fast travel. I think we've been fishing down here at 5, right? Yeah, this was the spot, I do believe. So again, we're just using a feeder rod. Let's see if this is still working just as well as it has been. All right, there's a fish. All right, so let's slowly increase our drag a little bit. Ooh, that's about to pop it. Now, what I've seen in the past is that if I allow it to do this for too long, it will eventually just sort of release itself. I think we may be able to get it in without snapping the line. Ooh, we're getting some frame rate issues right now. All right, I think that's better. I'll be really interested to see what size fish this is. And obviously we could just probably go out and walk into the water and just net the fish, but I figured a little additional time with a fighter on like this would be worthwhile. He's just right at the point of breaking the line there, so we're taking a little bit of a chance, but we're also making some progress, so slowly but surely. So not the only thing we're catching on caddisfly here, but I would say the majority of the fish we've been catching have been the brook trout, and some of them pretty decently sized. Let's see if this is in fact a brook trout. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I think it is, though. Alright, there we go. Oh, we had him close enough and then he jumped away. Here we go. Oh, that one's a rainbow. 1.26 kilos, so that will be large enough for one of the quests. Nice little rainbow. Yep, that was one of the quests complete there. Alright, so from here on out, we'll, for the most part, probably go just walk these fish down after seeing them fight for a minute. Alright, this seems to be about the same size. Back down to 20% drag. I think this would have been another really long fight if we didn't walk it down like this. It is swimming away from us. Actually, I think this fish might even be bigger. And as you can see, we are walking much slower now that we are now that this update has happened. We are moving a lot slower. So that's the largest eyed I've had, 1.85. Nice little eyed. Yeah, so that definitely changes things to move this slowly. Although that helps, right? It at least gives a chance for the fish to be able to get off or break your line before you can get to it. I'm not sure if the system is perfect yet, but slowing us down to this speed, you are definitely wading slowly. I wonder if there's a way that perhaps your speed slowdown could be more significant when you have a fish on, but like when we're trying to head back to the shore like this, I don't know. It's not super fun to have to move that slowly. So maybe there's a way that the slowdown would only happen when there's a fish on. Alright, let's try this again. And actually, since that is the case, it will probably make sense to start fishing a lot closer to where we're standing. I think we'd still have a pretty good bite rate even casting at a shorter distance. This is a small one. Bleak common. So let's see if we can cast a little shorter, and then we may even pull it back towards us a little bit. Let's see how this looks. Just over that lip, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now if we have to chase it down a little bit, we won't have near as far to go. And I think we could increase the drag on this one. Ooh, maybe not. Swimming away from us, so unfortunately we're going to have a pretty big walk again. There's the brook trout. So since we're this far over here, maybe we fish from this shore. Another interesting thing is we're not able to jump. I'm not sure if we were ever able to jump in the water, though, like you can on the land. Oh, and you know the other thing you could do, I didn't think about this, but if you're in normal mode, you don't have to walk back to the shore. You can just teleport, right? Well, that kind of fixes the issue I was referring to, at least in normal mode. In realistic mode, you're still going to have to walk slowly once you're in the water, all the way back to the shore. There's another brook trout. There's level 7. Alright, everything seems good. Let's catch one more fish here. You can see that fish right there in front of us. What would be cool is if that fish went after our bait, but I don't think it will. Something else got it. After this fish, before we wrap it up, I will look at my gear one more time. Just trying to remember for this setup, like what is the part of our gear that's slowing us down the most. Alright, so let's look at it. 2.7, oh, it's the line. Oh, it's the line. In fact, it's ridiculous that I'm still using that line. Let's go ahead and fix that. So we can go up to 3 basically, or 2.7 right now. We could also, this is what I talked about doing last time. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take both of these apart. In fact, let's take all of them apart, and then next time we'll build anything back up that we want to. So we can go to 3.7, and then go to the 4.5 reel. And then we want to go to the shop and see what line we can get. We have $764, so we're high enough level now that we can get like this, 4 kilo. Were there other... We actually could do this, 4.8. And that should look pretty cool too. All right, now if we go back to equipment and add the 4.8 line, and then we can put on the 5 kilo leader. We don't want to do the float, we want to add the... So basically now we've now created a feeder setup with all of our strongest gear and stronger line. So now we will cast one more time, see if we can, or a couple more times. Let's see if we can catch something about that size, and yeah, just see if it, if we can tell a difference in our ability to fight it. The drag is way too high. We'll start at 30 with the stronger stuff. Oh, you know what? I saw that fish jump and I thought that was our line. Okay, false alarm. There we go. All right, so now we're going to start increasing the drag. We've got it up to 60%. Oh yeah, this feels much better. And I do think I can tell that the mechanics are a little better. I'm going to enjoy it on realistic mode more. I don't enjoy seeing like the numbers and symbology on top of the fish when I'm reeling it in. For me, that's just a preference thing, I guess. I don't really like it. It takes a little bit of the realism away. So, but oh yeah, now we're going to be able to catch all kinds of fish here without having to chase them down. Only the biggest stuff would we have to chase down. This was a 3.34 kilo fish. That is awesome. We'll catch one more here, and then we'll see how much money we made. So the drag, we're starting off at 60%, and we'll just kind of watch it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and we're just... Oh, it's a good fight. All right, let's go up to 70. No! Got off. We weren't quick enough. I think we needed to increase the drag there. All right, so that means we need to go to the shop and get some natural baits. Caddisfly. What level did we just hit? 7, which opens up P. So corn P, but we can't do fly till 10. And I'm not even sure that fly is necessarily better than caddisfly, although maybe be worth trying. Dragonfly also seems really good here, so 3 different baits that all seem to work really well on this map for feeder fishing. There we go. Oh, no, it wasn't on. It was moving the line, but it must not have been quite on yet. Let's cast it a little farther out there this time. There we go. Oh, it's something tiny though. A little bleak, I guess? Which maybe the next video, maybe we'll increase our hook size a little bit. Getting those bleak. That was a fast bite. I don't think this is a bleak, but it's very small. Just a small brook trout. It was 1 kilo. All right. So that's good. There we go. So that was a really big improvement to our gear. We don't have to chase as many fish down now. Let's go ahead and exit location. We'll sell our fish, see how much we made, and turn in our quests. So first, the fish, we're at 642. There's one for 39, 10, 16, 27, 20, and 9. So we end up with 787. So some really good money considering that each of those packs of 10 caddisfly only cost $35. And there's some more money. The other thing that does, that next time if we want to, we unlocked enough quest points that we could do a weekly or monthly quest. Okay, so very cool. I am continuing to enjoy the development track we're on here with Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. I do hope that feeder fishing gets some attention at some point with some auto hooking, but overall I think things are going really well. All right, tight lines everybody. I will see you next time.